I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun. Well, that get us head, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Denver. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Cut near the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throat. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos will reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
On first down, it's Nix. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Nick's trying to sneak it. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's second and inches. Harvey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
This one is up and good. And the Broncos push their lead to 6. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Making some progress here. Going strong at the 30. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take the lead on that successful kick. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he has him right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
At the 49-yard line.
Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start pushing the Chiefs territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Cut out left. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Real quick. Whole squad on that round. 0-200, real quick.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. He finds his back, Harvey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos, first down.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. We've got 14-13 on the board. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Going to the ground again on first. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Harvey once more. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's third and 7 now.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's see what they draw up on a third and 7. It's Nix out of the pistol. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on. Great outfield quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
one, set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10. And they're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Held in left side. Grab a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep them from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. Give up the middle to Harvey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long for Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Harrison secures this left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing is Mahomes. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes. Finds him on the slant. He has room past the 25. Here he goes again. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
Nix from the gun. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up late to recover that one.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Takes it in at the 21. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. So that brings up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Yellow!
He'll throw it. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Oh, it's an interception. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Taking a deep shot here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Pass cut, 9-yard line. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Broncos tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
This guy has put on a show today. Already took one back to the house and nearly another. This is what the new league rules wanted. This is what Park Avenue in New York imagined with the new kickoff rules. Give those returners a chance to put on a show.
Buying some time right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, we got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Next, quick out wide, complete. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A couple of yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll They'll throw. 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Quick throw right side. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Giving this to Harvey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's got a man left. And they bring him down around the 34. And it's a pickup of 9. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He dodged the tackle. Likes the tackle. He's got space ahead. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. A gift to Dobbins at the shotgun. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
On my set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. Pete Carroll was there. If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. Puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Harrison secures this left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a big number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Broncos 40.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Mahomes to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. I've got blue, at 43.
Another throw for Mahomes. It's caught by Harrison. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Behind. Right 44.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Back to the line they come, second down.
Hold on, set. Ready.
The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for second down.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out in the clear. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, right.
Handoff now out of the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. give to Harvey. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Oh, my son! Ready? I need your help.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Yellow. Yellow. Black. Yellow.
Back to throw. Taken in by Harrison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line. And that's clocked with 9 seconds left. Time for maybe a couple of plays. This would be a tough one, a 48-yarder from here, so some yards would help their cause on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And they cashed in where it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for him this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments.